Good evening, Hebrew Israelites, now known as African Americans, and all those who enjoy my videos. And I'm gonna tell you, I've been working on this thing for this thing's been driving me nuts. I've been working on it for quite some time, going over it, and over it again. But anyway, I want to preface this video, and I'm gonna be reading some of this because I don't want to be repetitive, and I want to get to the point and try to keep this, try to get to the point. So, to understand the matrix, you must understand that art imitates reality. In the matrix, reality is reversed. And by that I mean, take the movie Birth of a Nation, produced in 1914, the first movie ever produced. What happened in that movie? Black men were accused of committing the crimes that white men committed on black women. And we all know that to be true because we know this is what happened during slavery. However, in the first movie ever made, it showed black men doing these things. Now imagine, this is the first movie ever made. This is the first time, and it was sent all overseas. And this was the first time people ever seen a movie before. Did those people realize that those were actors playing out those roles? No, they did not realize that those were actors playing out those roles, and they did not realize that those were white men in blackface. And that stuck in people's consciousness and created a false reality. Welcome to the Matrix. The first Matrix was created by a movie, Birth of a Nation. And if you want to know the strength of the media, the radio, Orson Welles, 1941, War of the Worlds. It was a radio show. It was so realistic, people believed it. It started a panic for all those who were listening to that radio station. And even after it was discovered that it was a false narrative, people still built bomb shelters. They still built bomb shelters just in case. Because some people, even after they were told it wasn't true, there was always that possibility in the subconscious that the movie was true. Welcome to the Matrix. Reality says Columbus discovered America. And we know this to be true because Native Americans were here. However, the Matrix said no one was here. And what happened? The Matrix created a holiday for Columbus for discovering America. Welcome to the Matrix. The Bible says Jesus had hair like lamb's wool, feet the color of burnt bronze, making Jesus a black man. The Matrix says Jesus had long flowing hair and he was a Caucasian. Welcome to the Matrix. Ivan Pavlov, a Russian physiologist known for his work on his dog. Some of you will remember Pavlov's dog. Well, he didn't just work on dogs. He worked on animals as well. He worked on human beings as well. And what came out of those experiments was called social conditioning. And what is social conditioning? It is nothing but lies told through the media. That's all it is lies told through the media. And some people, I believe the key to it is spread it on thick and some will stick. But when you have TV, the movies, radio, and this crap being taught in schools, I mean, how thick can it get? So now, let's get to the meat of what this post is about. Welcome to the Matrix. You see, racism affects white males in a negative way. I don't think that this was expected. But and even if it was expected, you can call it, in war, you would call it friendly fire when you take out your own people. As it not, here's an example of what I mean. Think of a woman that is anorexic. No matter how much weight she loses, she can't reach the standard of beauty she feels is necessary to be gorgeous. She never feels that she has lost enough weight. She can be skin and bones, and she'll still be trying to lose weight. Now, imagine you are a white supremacist. You believe in racism. You have been taught that Jesus, Socrates, Superman, Samson, Batman, God, Adam, everyone that is white is all that and a bag of potato chips. You have been firmly indoctrinated into the matrix. And part of that indoctrination is the movie Birth of a Nation. So now you may have never seen a black man in all your life. But in your self-conscious, the matrix has planted a lie. So without seeing that black man, without knowing that black man, you fear him. You see this person as a threat. In fact, anything black, you're told is a threat. And anything, once this is planted in your mind, this seed, and it starts to grow, anything negatively said about a black man only reinforces the lie you saw in that movie. And then you pass this on to your kids. Now, if a black man out accomplishes you, how would you feel if you were told that you were superior to this man? First, you would feel cheated, and you wondered how he won. But if you couldn't prove he cheated, and you know he didn't cheat, how does this affect your psyche? It negatively affects your psyche, and it's going to cause depression. That depression is going to need an outlet. And some men will take it out on their families. Some will take it personally. And that's when it becomes a real problem. Because what's going to happen is that no matter how hard you work, there's always going to be a black man that's going to succeed you. Especially when you look in the area of sports and in the area of music, science, and a lot of areas. I mean, it's just the way it is. And this is going to lead to a depression. And what do depression lead to? It will lead to suicide. It will lead to suicide because no matter what this white man accomplishes, he's going to ignore that because he's going to be competing with every black man on the face of the earth. Listen, he's going to be competing with every black man on the face of the earth. The black men that he overachieve, he's going to ignore them. He won't see them. He will only see those that are above him. And that's going to cause stress. And that stress can lead to depression. Now imagine this. He does the best he can, and then he hits one stumbling block. One measly stumbling block that isn't his fault. But he's taught not to look for excuses, to blame himself for not succeeding. That can cause suicide. And never mind, and take the black man out of the equation. Take racism out of the equation. He's still going to feel that he's underachieving if he lives up to this false reality of greatness, of almost perfection. Nobody can be perfect. Take the black man out of the equation, and some men will question, even if they feel that they've outdone black men. The bar is set so high to where some white men will be depressed and they'll take it out on their families, and they may even commit suicide. They will commit suicide when the bar is that high. And when the bar is that high, that inadequacy will lead to racial violence. Because men do what? And racial violence is what? It's cheating to get ahead. That's all racial violence is cheating to get ahead. It's cheating to get ahead. Some people call it jealousy, but it isn't jealousy. It's cheating to get ahead. That's what it is. And that's what you call, and that's how you get the term human race. R-A-C-E, race. When there is, and human race means what? Race to be the best. Race to be the best. But the knowledge of humanity is not indicative or can all be given to one race or group of people. The knowledge of humanity has been shared back and forth and passed on from ethnicity to and fro throughout history. All the knowledge in the world on this planet is from the collective. It's from the collective of humanity, not from any races. It's from the collective. From the collective. Humanity is a collective. We are a compilation of knowledge. No one group is greater than another group. And the whole thought that your group is better than another group will lead to suicide of some individuals. And the perpetrators and creators of this cause this collateral damage. Or in the military, they would call it friendly fire, because it is the rich who owns the media who creates this matrix. Some call the matrix thinking inside the box being the television. When you think outside the box, you think outside the matrix. You see, the matrix and the box, brainwashing, social conditioning, those are all the same things. And you see, and the matrix also creates social conditioning, in which people vote against their own interests. Like coal miners who vote against national health care. And when they retire, get black lung disease, die of black lung disease, and the hospital takes all their money in payment, and then it leaves their families on welfare. All this happens inside the matrix. People vote against raising the minimum wage because they're worried about the economy. There's no such thing as an economy. It's an idea created in the matrix. Now, some people will listen to me and I say that I am a messenger from God. Those who created the matrix will see me as a glitch in the matrix. And anybody who sees the truth is a glitch in the matrix. But now there are so many glitches in the matrix to where it's starting to fall apart. And the creators of the matrix are actually thieves robbing from humanity. And the reality is there is no honor among thieves. There never has been. So it's only a matter of time before they turn on each other. And as the matrix, which is created by lies and deception, which is a tool of the devil, falls apart, they will begin to attack each other. With this, like and describe, have a nice day, and take the red pill and pay reparations. Because I'm not a glitch in the matrix. I'm a messenger from God. Have a nice day.